Hi there, my name's Perfecto de Castro and welcome to my YouTube channel. So these past few days I've been busy reorganizing my mini pedal board, and if you're a pedal geek like me, you know that the process is never ending, especially when you get new stuff. So in this video I'm going to show you the latest incarnation of my mini pedal board, which is currently centered around a pedal that I am really excited about. I don't know if I can call it a pedal because it's also an amp. So here is how the pedal board looks like right now. The red pedal at the end of the board is the brand new MiniAmp Custom 50 from Baroni Lab. It looks like a pedal, but it is actually a 50-watt guitar amp that has two channels, clean and dirty. It has its own effects loop, and it also has a defeatable cabinet simulation circuit that you can access via the effects send, plugging into either your direct recording audio interface or your PA system. Brett Kingman, Bergs, has an excellent demo video of the Baroni MiniAmp Custom 50 on his channel. It should be amongst the list of recommended videos on the right side of your screen. So after watching my video, head on over to his channel and check it out. In my video, however, I will show you how it works with the different pedals and how I've set it up in my mini board, and you will hear it with different guitars. You'll hear it with my Chapman Norseman with DiMarzio Gravity Storm pickups. You'll hear it with my 2014 Gibson Les Paul Classic with DiMarzio 36th Anniversary PAF pickups. And you'll hear it with my Fender Strat, which is made in Japan, a 62 reissue. I believe it's an 88 or an 89. And it's loaded with DiMarzio injectors in the neck and bridge position and an Area 67 in the middle. So let me walk you through my signal chain. From the guitar, I go into the first pedal of the board, which is a Hot One valve press pedal. It's a 2-in-1 pedal, which is a volume and a wah. For the volume side, I have it set to a minimum volume so I can dial the gain back when I'm in overdrive mode. Pretty much similar to dialing down your guitar volume knob. Okay. Toe down, I get full volume. And then on the toe side, there's a switch that you can engage to turn the wah on. Very handy. Now from the valve press, I go into a TC Electronic Corona Mini chorus. I like my modulation pedals pre-preamp or before the distortion. I just like it that way so that in the cases where I need to use the chorus and the distortion at the same time, the modulation effect does not overpower my drive sound. Now from the Corona, we go into a Friedman BE overdrive. Okay. Now, even though the MiniAmp 50 has its own drive channel, I still included the BE overdrive in the board just so that I can have another flavor of distortion available to me. I can also use it as a solo boost if I turn the gain down and boost the volume. Okay, so I can use that to boost the MiniAmp 50's drive channel. From the Friedman, we go into the MiniAmp 50's input. And then I take a cable and plug it into the effects send and route it back into my TC Electronic Flashback Mini delay pedal. I think I have the Dan Huff tone print loaded onto it. It's a model of a tape echo of some sort. From the Flashback, we now go into a Zoom MS-70 CDR multi-stomp multi-effects pedal. I primarily use it for reverb. I have the HD Hall reverb loaded onto this preset. Now, the thing I like about the zoom is you're able to program effects chains as presets. So even though it doesn't look like the zoom is engaged, the reverb is always on. And then right now I have the button assigned to a graphic EQ, which I use as a solo boost. Okay. And since it is in the effects loop, it doesn't influence the quality of my overdrive, so it just makes it louder. Now, I also use the zoom for other effects that I can access live. So for example, I have a particle reverb patch. From the zoom, we go into a Hot One Wally loop pedal. I've decided a while back that I'm going to have a loop pedal of some sort on any pedal board that I use. They're just fun to play with. You can practice for hours with one. It's handy when you're teaching lessons. And I've been using it live as well to create, fake second guitar parts. And finally, from the Wally, we go back into the effects return of the Baroni MiniAmp Custom 50. Okay, so that completes the signal chain. From the MiniAmp, I go out of the speaker output and plug it into whatever cab I feel like using, which is usually a Victory 2x12 loaded with Celestron Vintage 30s. Though right now, just for this video, I'm plugged into my Axe Track isolation cab, just so it's easier to record. So whatever you hear in this video is just my guitar into the pedal board, straight into my computer. No post-effects processing, so that you can hear how the whole rig sounds. So I'm going to spend the next few minutes exploring the sounds that I can get from this pedal board. I'll start with my Chapman Norseman, then I'll eventually switch to the Les Paul and the Strat. Okay, so here we go. Here's how the MiniAmp's drive channel reacts to an input boost. On the 2014 Les Paul Classics, there's an active circuit. which gives you up to a 20 dB signal boost when you engage this switch. So here's the MiniAmp drive sound without the boost. Boost on. Now let's attenuate the signal. As you can hear, the MiniAmp Custom 50 plays great with other pedals, regardless what brand they are. You can drive the input with overdrives and boosts, and you know, it reacts kind of like a tube amp does. You can back off the volume and the sound cleans up, and then you can, you know, put modulation effects on it, and it just translates really well. The MiniAmp's effects loop is also nice and clean. It amplifies clearly whatever effects you put in it, regardless if it's time-based effects like your delays or your reverbs or modulation or your loop pedal. That quality is particularly important when you're doing loop pedal stuff, because on some amps effects loops, you stick a looper pedal in it, and eventually the looped parts and whatever you're playing on top of those looped parts get mushy. Okay, they're not distinct from each other. As you've heard, my loop parts and whatever I'm playing over those loops are nice and clear and articulate and distinct from each other. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did, showing off the current incarnation of my mini board, and of course showing off the Baroni Lab MiniAmp Custom 50. If you're looking to build your own mini rig that's grab and go as well as gig and rehearsal worthy, I highly recommend looking into the Baroni Lab MiniAmp Custom 50, okay, as the heart of that rig. Okay. It's small. All you need, it sounds great with pedals, and all you'll need is your guitar, your pedal board, and a lightweight 1x12 cabinet, and you're good to go. To find out more about the MiniAmp Custom 50 as well as the whole range of products that Baroni Labs offers, go to their website, baroni-lab.eu. And if you dug this video, please give it a thumbs up like, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on social media, links flashing on screen at the end of this video. So, till the next time, I'll see you again soon. Bye.